Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 18 of Crusader Kings 2 with the Monks and Mystics DLC. We are still basically trying to take some land so that we can create the Kingdom of England. We are trying to get a claim down here on Wessex, but it's taken an awfully long time to do. Still have that 16.61% chance yearly of it happening, so I'm hoping that we can get it quite quickly. We could go ahead and get ourselves a few more tributaries if we wanted. We could go over here, for example, and start grabbing some of these Irish provinces. So we may go ahead and do that while we're waiting for our Chancellor to get some stuff done. So if we wanted to make you a tributary, a single county would come in to help you. I think we can go ahead and deal with that. So let's go ahead and move everybody in. I'm not even going to call the allies in this time around. We get a hunting dog. Let's call it Lucifer. I do want to actually play a game where we are. Let's make sure we're not leading the centre again. I do actually want to play a game of this where I do get into the Hermetic Society, but you do need to. Oh wow, that's a big stack there. You do need to have somebody with quite a lot of learning to do that. Right, I don't like how many men you've got there, so we are in fact going to call in our allies. I was not expecting to see that many men come in, to be honest. Why do you have so many men is a really good question. You've got 2,500 men from an event. So obviously they've spawned. Oh, actually, we are winning the battle though. They've obviously got all of those men because they're tribal. Did we actually? No, we did win, but then obviously we crossed because we were already following them over there. So let's go ahead and see if we can't. Actually, let's go and jump on them a couple more times. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to select my army and march on them. Dog is growing up quickly. Extra prestige. Prestige is always good, just for the opinion that you get. So let's move back over here and start sieging out. They'll probably roam and wander around a bit. Now, let me just double check. We don't actually have. Why can't we declare war on you? Because we don't have the CB. Oh, because we have armies raised. We do have a CB, but that's probably tributary CB. So there's no point worrying too much about that. We're already at 48% anyway in this battle. You've got quite a few men up there. You're marching around taking a lot of attrition. We'll keep people in the prison who are in the prison. I don't like instantly murdering off people that are in the dungeon, because the thing is, sometimes you get a mission. Sometimes you get a mission for Satan's Zone to kill off somebody, and you can use the person that you've already got in the dungeon. What are you up to? You're obviously doing some sort of plot. They're my prisoners. Do you know what, actually? I think I'll just ransom them off. Gold is gold after all. Known plots. Just give up with both of them, will you? And we'll just keep taking land. Right, we've already got that down there. There we go. We're at 100%. So let's go ahead and offer peace. There we go. Now we've got another tributary. Let's march somebody home. And we'll probably try and grab a couple more. But we do want. We've lost about 1,000 men. So we do want that to recover if we can. Still taking an awfully long time for you to do anything. Okay, Leicester. Anything we can improve here? Castle fortifications, not so great. Okay, what about if we go to Tamworth? Got to do all these directly. Castletown, extra tax income. She's inherited a county. That's fine. As long as it's only a single county you've got, doesn't make much of a difference. Yeah, we don't want to found a new kingdom. Capture and sacrifice a virgin. Okay. Anyone have any daughters we can steal? You're 12. Can't attempt to abduct you. What if we assign you as a guardian and we offer to be the guardian ourselves? He would say no. Somebody in our court has to have a daughter that we could nab. You've got a daughter. You've got a 1-year-old daughter. Attempt to abduct. How odd can it be to abduct a 1-year-old? So we'll see what happens with that. One child, that's an education focus, which is our daughter. That's the wrong button. So we go... Let's give her Marshall, actually. This seems like she'd benefit from that. We have lost our Spy Master. You're a malcontent, but you may very well get killed down in Thrake. Always still seems like the best place to study technology. Thrake's technology is 610.7. If we go ahead and look at Leicester, which is our capital, 678. So in fact, we're actually catching up on tech. We're doing quite well. We haven't looked here for a while. Military organisation would be nice. And then that way we could actually have some retinue. Castle infrastructure would be nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and get popular customs. So can we afford a retinue now of any size? Retinues, 612. We can. Now, often what you find in this game is the thing that benefits you most is numbers rather than composition. So we could get 200 heavies for 84 ducats, or we could get 400 lights and 150 archers. Now, although we've got bonuses to heavy infantry, and heavy infantry a lot stronger, having 550 men is better than having 200 men. So we're going to go ahead and get the light skirmish retinue. Now, if they get caught out on their own, they're not particularly good. But as part of my army, it gives us a much better mix, and it also means that we have just more men to go around. We've approved the scheme. We failed. Not a surprise. Who is this? This is a random courtier. He could become cruel. We're not really bothered what sort of traits he gets. It doesn't really make any difference to me at all. Come on, Chancellor. Get your finger out. You really need to get something done down there. Taking far too long about it. And more tech boost again. Now, do we really want to go ahead and declare another war over here? We are still only making about 40 ducats per year. Spend some money to gain some piety, and yeah, sure. So let's have a quick look once more at who are... See, we usually have Wessex as a... let's just double check this actually. I'm pretty certain we didn't get it. Yeah, we can make him a tributary. Yeah, we probably do want to grab some more of these where we can. So if I was to go ahead and declare a war on you, someone would come in and help you, but I really do want to try and keep money coming in. I'm not going to take any chances this time. I'm going to instantly go ahead and get a few friends involved. Let's go ahead and raise up our own armies. And just go back onto the normal view. Everybody should come in. We'll put everybody together, including the retinues. It's fine. I know the retinue's not very large right now, but it'll be alright. So let's group you all together. Again, I don't really want to lead the centre, if I'm honest. 50-50 chance which one of those two bishops it was leading. I was bound to pick the wrong one. So let's get over here and try and siege this out. Approve the scheme. Are we going to get it this time? Yes, we are. So, sacrifice Satan. Another 100 dark power. How are we doing for dark power? Actually got a lot. 2,000 dark power. We should definitely be asking to go up in the ranks here. We've progressed a lot quicker than we did before, and we're only 42. Loses the trait honest. Oh well. Which is not too bad a thing, actually, because that honest was giving us -2 intrigue, so we're now up to 16 intrigue. We're quite powerful. This is our daughter. Chance that she could become patient? Sure. Still having a lot of success with Rome. We've been able to advance. Okay, so, do you have any money? Would you give us any? Request money. You would say no. Okay. Let's have a quick look at our abilities, what we have here. We can summon familiar. We probably want to do that, actually. Summon familiar. We don't have one. It cost us 500 dark power, but sure, let's do it. +3 intrigue. +2 martial and +1 intrigue. Sure, let's get the wolf. Not too sure if we can have the wolf and the hunting dog. Because I know if you take hunting, you can get the dog. If you take intrigue, you can get a cat. But you can't have the cat and the dog. They fight. So you end up having to get rid of one or the other. So I'm not sure if it's going to work with the wolf as well. We'll have to see. Righteous imprisonment of our son. What are you up to? You're trying to kill off my niece. My family would stop trying to kill each other. Hunting dog needs proper training. We'll train him personally. Yep, you've stopped scheming. That's very good. 25%. We've already got the first part of the siege done here. You've gone the long way around. Looks like Scotland, or Pickland, is having a few problems. So, it does actually look like it is. Is it actually Scotland now? No, it's still Pickland. You would like to surrender. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and get everybody home then. So, that's another tributary. Everyone is helping a little by little. They still haven't fixed this issue with certain borders not lining up properly. But that's a decent amount of money we've just made there, even with a retinue. Let's go ahead and disband the unit. No retinues will be disbanded. Good. Doesn't disband the retinues by default if you've got a mixture of selected. Castletown has been built in Tamworth. A dirty secret. Just the other day, skulking as I often do, I caught Earl offer of Amandanes and my cousin in Flagrante. Lost in passion, they did not notice me, but I'm still in shock. Let's expose them. So come on, hurry up. We want to get this down here. We become diligent. Excellent. Yeah, we need this claim. Come on. Speed things up a bit. There's no point moving him. It won't really make any difference. You want to marry off someone to my daughter? Fine. Ah, we can get a glass eye. We can spend some money on a glass eye and get some sex appeal back. But we still look like we have our scar. Relatively decent stats across the board, though, which is quite nice. So, we can... Right, Devon, do we have any chance of being able to declare a war on you? Now, we can make a tributary, but that's all. Oh, wow, we're getting a lot of money coming in now. The steward is doing some excellent work. Well, we should definitely keep upgrading all of the holdings in our main duchy where we can. Needs castle walls 2. Needs improved keeps level 2. Again, we want to concentrate on the main 3 counties that are part of our primary duchy. Build a keep. And in Leicester, we do want to keep building up the... let's get a leper colony. Expensive, but we need somewhere we can hide out when all the diseases come. It's not too bad in England. Being an island, they do get some disease outbreaks, but it's not the most prolific place in the game for it. Let's go ahead and... yeah, we'll give you intrigue. You'll seem to benefit the most from that. I just want to avoid just running around doing lots of tributary wars over and over again. I'd sooner grab something more useful. Grand Summoning. For some time now, my sister in darkness. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, no, this is a different one. This is not the one that I was looking at before. This is what I mean about me not reading things properly. We've been researching the power of the proper ritual for invoking a certain demon prince. A few weeks back, our kin managed to procure an ancient clay tablet with the missing incantation. We stand ready now to attain powers undreamed of by mortal men. So it can carry some serious risks, or we can lose the power. Yeah, we don't want that. We'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. Our coven surrounds the summoning circle, the correct symbols drawn, the fatty candles burning a sickly green. Teresa intones the final invocation just as I offer up the sacrifice. Distracted by the spurting blood, at first I don't notice the man standing in the circle like he was there all along. Looking straight at me with a smirk, he says, "Bravely done, child. You have no understanding of the forces you're meddling with, but I did find your sacrifice pleasing. Quid pro quo, name your desire, boy." Gain 100 dark power and gain +3 diplomacy. Nice! I mean, we didn't have great diplomacy to start with, but that is nice. We believe you should please Satan greatly... what do you want to do here? We believe it would please Satan greatly should Prince Bishop fall into depravity. So there's a very specific person for this one. So we need to corrupt this priest. Give it a go. Maybe using the powers a bit too much. No person lives a life entirely devoid of sin, and neither does Prince Bishop Astolf. I just have to find some traits of his character that I can build on. So we can try and turn his guilty pleasures into vices. I'm sure he's not quite as virtuous as he pretends to be, or I don't think this is productive. So let's have a quick look at his traits. He's got cancer, he's craven, he's lustful. Guilty pleasures into vices. Yeah, let's go ahead and work on that one. Prince Bishop Asalov apparently has problems coming to terms with him for not having what his neighbour has. Perhaps I can convince him of how right his feelings are over a banquet. I shall write an invitation. Okay. We can shut the gates because we've got a little bit of a disease outbreak here in York. This is our courtier. We're not really bothered. Make him learn on his own. Nothing to do with me, really. Diet of bread and water does not satisfy me anymore. I need something else, something delicious and something filling. Lose the trait temperate. That's a little annoying. Hasn't dropped our domain limit though, so that's okay. Despite my best efforts, one misplaced word was all I needed for Prince Bishop to take offence of my suggestion. He stormed out of the room indignantly, and what's far worse, he outed my supposed wickedness to everyone. Did that end the mission? Looks like it is still active. Although... does seem like it's disappeared now. Interesting. Who have we got that's free? Our court chat. You've secluded yourself, haven't you? That's why. There's no point telling me he's idle then. If he's secluded himself, I can't really do an awful lot about it. You want to make somebody into a commander? Sure. Always on the lookout for good commanders. Have you still not managed to get that yet? That is very, very annoying. Let's have a quick look again at tributaries. See, I could just make you into a tributary, but I think we'll just concentrate on these ones. Let's go ahead and work on this one. We can get away from the disease for a while. Make tributary. No one's going to come in and help you. So we'll go ahead and raise our levies. Let's get everybody together. That's including the retinue. This is our daughter. She can gain the trait diligent and we could become stressed and make her learn on her own. It's not like we're going to be playing, or at least we shouldn't be playing the female character, so what's the point of us actually getting stressed in order to do it? Probably the person with the lowest martial should not be in the middle. Let's go ahead and just march over there now. Our daughter loves doing things her way and often takes it personally and gets angry if others offer their opinions. Chance of her becoming diligent or losing fussy and becoming paranoid. Well, we'd sooner be diligent, I suppose. Who was that? A random courtier. Okay, fine. Not too bothered by that. Got our leper colony. Not a moment too soon. What is the outbreak that we've got here currently? Smallpox. We've got a heresy in Gwent. Have we really? Let's go ahead. Oh, you've secluded yourself there, haven't you? So we'll have to wait for you. Hopefully I won't forget about that one and we can fix it later on. But we should be able to go ahead and take this down relatively fast. We've lost some stewardship, it appears. Our domain is now too big. So we have to give something away. What do we want to give away? Probably... let's have a look at the de jure duchies for a moment. So we've got these three, which are all part of one that we own. And then we've also got York and Lindsay. So we probably want... much, we've also got these as well. Let's have a look. Duchy of Lancaster, Lancaster, and Lancaster. So probably York or Lindsay. I want to keep York because it's worth quite a lot. We don't have Lindsay. I don't want to give away Derby. I want to keep York. York is worth a fair bit. Which is mine exactly? Spent a fair bit in Northampton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which is worth the least to me. In terms of gold... oh, York. York is still a tribe. Yeah, we need to fix that. So, second lowest is probably Derby. So, we'll give Derby away. Let's go ahead and work on that. So, let's go ahead and... oh, it's doing this thing again, is it? So, let's go ahead and give Derby away. Do we have any... right, you're an heir. You are my nephew. You're not an heir to anything. So, let's grant you the landed title of Derby. Include lower titles. Give that away to you. Now, York... this is the wrong type of holding. We need to go ahead and build a castle. We can't afford it, apparently. We're not too far off. Now I know what I want to save my money for. So that's that done. We still need to wait for this war to be over. At 51%, they're not going to attack. They're 81% now. As soon as we've got enough money, we'll start building that that castle. I'll say York is the wrong holding. You used to get a warning about wrong holding. Is it something that's been turned off? You definitely used to get a warning about it. My wife has been beset by oozing lesions and high fever. Call forth the court physician. Can we go up yet? No, we haven't been this rank for at least 3 years. We can't do the healing yet. So we've got to wait. Keep has been built. 81% here. Still amazed how slow you're going. There is no man better for increasing the church's opinion. So, temple vassal opinion. Prosperity increases. Sure, 100% on this one. So, let's go ahead and offer peace. And we have another tributary. Once again, that'll actually help with making some money for that castle we need. So, we'll wait on that one. And how much was it we needed again? 867, basically. So, it shouldn't take too long. The week before the tournament was a stressful one. Stands for the spectators had to be erected, the knights who arrived needed housing, and my armour had to be fitted. Oh, we'll take the extra intrigue. Seems to be the one that benefits us most. Learned all the basic skills required. You're a thrifty clerk, but nothing more. What was that again? 855, was it? 864. Why has it suddenly gone up? Word is going around that since the epidemic came to Leicester, we have seen an increase in cats. Our people are sure that cats are helping spread the disease. Gather some cats for examination. Sure. We'll lose a little bit of money, and I know we are trying to save money to do something, but that's fine. We need to put our armies down, then we'll be making more money. Apart from showing disapproval of their capture, most of the cats seem calm and healthy. Only a few show symptoms of illness. It's unlikely that the cats are the cause. So the cats are not to blame. Let them go. Keep them for observation. Why would we want to do that if they're healthy? This is what I want to find out. Let's go ahead and disband those levies. One of the examined cats seems to have taken a liking to you. A sweet meow whenever you pass by their cages and a soft purr whenever you come close. The people would disapprove. We don't really want to take the... We've already got a pet dog. And we've got a wolf. I don't think you can have a dog and a cat, though. Fairly certain of that. You're my vassal. What are you up to? Just, again, all end your plots. Just being annoying. Child lacks an education focus. Kinswoman. Thrift as usual. I was kind of hoping that before I ended this video, I would get enough money. Complaints about the cats will not end. An angry mob has gathered, claiming the cats are the bringers of bad luck and cannot be allowed to roam the streets. Find the meanest looking cat from the sample and execute it publicly. Sure. Betrothed can marry. This is our daughter marrying some heir. Will you go for matrilineal? No. Always worth checking. Sometimes they do. Okay, well, we're making more... Oh, we've got our retinue down here. I'd forgotten about those. Let's get you back to Leicester. So the retinue costs us a little bit of money. We should have, actually, now enough money to build that castle. So that's not what I wanted to do. Build a new holding and destroy the tribal settlement. That's... Well, maybe that'll do it automatically. Because we need to own the castle ourselves, I suppose. Because I'm guessing we can't just revoke... Well, we could revoke the title from you. But yeah, we'll build a new castle anyway. It'll be fine. It'll all work out somewhere down the line. Either way, I'm going to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. I'll see you next time. And until then, goodbye for now.